Hello again. I am Caner. I am with you with another video. Today, guys, we are gonna talk about the expenses. As you all know, I recently moved to the US, so I'm literally new in this country, trying to settle in. I'm almost done. I've completed most of the stuff and I stabilized my life. Based on this, I thought that I can record a video about it because I've been getting lots of questions. How much do I spend? How is life in the US? Today, we are going to talk about the finance and we are going to talk about the expenses that I'm making in this country. And also, I'm planning to record another video, my first impression, how is it like flying in the US? Alright guys, today we are going to talk about the money. Are you ready? Let's continue. Okay. Let's start with where am I living. If you guys are following me on social media, you will see that I'm living in Houston area. Why do I live here? Is that my choice? Yeah, definitely. I wanted to live in Houston area. I have a couple of reasons for that. Especially when you join the company for the first time, it is extremely difficult to choose wherever you would like to live. But I was extremely lucky because when I joined this company at the beginning of February, they were hiring a lot to Houston. Initially, I thought that I'm gonna live in New York area, in New Jersey, because that was one of the most junior bases in the system. Everyone is going there and it's not very popular, so no one wants to live there. Everyone was going some inland bases like Denver, Chicago, or Houston. Let's say back then, 2-3 years ago, it was almost impossible to get the Houston when you were junior. But I was lucky. I got Houston right away. I was like, yes, but why did I want to live in Houston? First of all, maybe you don't know that. First year in the US airlines, the salaries are really low, guys. For instance, I accepted almost 55% pay cut to come here. So I was earning way more in Emirates compared to here, especially in the year first. Therefore, first year, we are reducing your income level. So I wanted to live somewhere where I can afford. Texas is a great place when it comes to that because life here is relatively cheaper compared to the other states. And also here you don't have state income tax. So basically if you are making some certain amount of money, you get more take-home salary in Houston than the New York. If you are living in Texas area, you don't pay state income tax. Likewise, if you're living in Florida, if you're living in Washington, you don't also pay state income tax. By not paying state income tax, actually, you're making more money. If you're living in California, if you're living in New York, oh my God, you would be amazed how much tax you should pay. That's why I said, okay, I would like to live in a place which is hot. I don't want to go winter all the time, especially snow, rain. I don't want to deal with these bad weather conditions. Of course, Houston has their challenges. I've been told that Houston is the same as Dubai. Yes, true. It's warm and humid, but here at least, you see the green. There's a rain. You have 4 seasons. I cannot complain. I also love Dubai. So me personally, I would choose summer over winter. Full stop. Okay. I chose Houston, but then it comes to another one question. Where am I gonna live in Houston? Because Houston is a huge city. As far as I know, it's the 4th populated city in entire United States. Therefore, Houston is really widely spread. So when you are in Houston or metropolitan area of Houston, if you live nearby, literally you need to drive all the time. Transportation here is not good. So it was very important for me to choose a great place to live so that I can commute to work easily and at the same time I can enjoy my time. And when I spoke with the captains, pilots, they mostly are living in the northern part of Houston, in Woodlands area, Spring, Kingwood. I was like, oh, this is a nice area. But I would like to commute to the work and I would like to have the options because if you're driving in interstate road and if there's an accident, I don't want to be stuck in the road. That was really great in Emirates, you are driven by the chauffeur so you don't need to think of it. But here, I'm supposed to drive myself to the airport, so I need to put some small buffer in between the flights and driving so that if I'm delayed for any reason, I can make it. So that being said, I decided to live in the northern part of the Houston area in spring because there are 2 highways, one highway and one tollway. Interstate way is really easy. From my home to there is 20 minutes only. If any reason, if it is traffic, if there's an accident, I can use the tollway, Hardy tollway. So I reduce the chance of being late to the work. And also, I wanted to have an electric car, so I checked Tesla superchargers for that. Where are the Tesla superchargers? Where am I gonna be covered the maximum, just in case, you know? That's why I ended up choosing the northern part of the Springs. I really like modern architecture, so that's why I wanted to get something new, at least the first couple of years before I buy something. So I did my research, then I decided to rent the place where I am living right now. Actually, right now I'm recording this video in the business center of my apartment complex. All right, guys, that introduction was more than enough. Now we are gonna talk about the expenses, how much I'm paying for this place. In this place, I'm paying $1,335 per month, which is great. I'm living in 65 square meter flat, one bedroom apartment. Not small, not a big apartment though. It's one bedroom, it's more than enough for me. One bedroom apartment is easy to maintain, easy to clean, and literally you don't need to spend your days off to clean the house. That being said, I was, that's well within my budget because I was checking one bedroom apartments in New Jersey areas. The oldest ones were starting from 1800, 1900. It's like extremely expensive. Here in Houston, it's like state-of-art buildings. Literally, you have all kind of facilities, and yet you pay $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 per month. That's what I've done, and I rented this place. I'm paying $1,335. On top of that, I'm paying $25 for dedicated parking lot. I could park my car here for free, but I wanted to have a dedicated place because it's covered. So when it is raining, by the way, when it is raining here, when it is thunderstorm season, you could see, I never seen anything like this in my life. It's raining a lot. So I wanted to cover my car, at least during these, storms, the car will be protected. So that's why I chose to rent a dedicated parking spot for my unit. Okay, after parking, I would like to talk a little bit about the extras, what I'm paying here. I pay $100 per month to the company that I'm renting for water bill, and also the valet garbage service, and also the facility fees. So what is facility fees? If you want to use the common areas like a pool, gym, business center, they made a great gym here and I don't pay it at all. The water services is included, so I don't get separated water bill from another company, and also it includes the valet trash services. So basically I just take my garbage bin, I put it in front of my door, someone picks it up every day. So those things cost me $100. And on top of that, guys, I'm paying $60 for internet and $40 to $50, let's say $50 per month for electricity. So those are the expenses that I'm making in this house. Yeah, in this facility we have 2 pools, we have state-of-art gym, and we have lots of different things as well. So business center, I can use the printers and everything. So that's really great opportunity for me to use this kind of things because my home is really small, so I don't have dedicated working area for myself. So whenever I need to work or do some extra stuff or study something, I always come to business center to study. Yeah, guys, approximately I spend $1,570 per month for the rent and utilities. Let's round it to $1,600. But I'm super happy because it's still cheap. When I compare these prices with Dubai is still more expensive. For instance, the place that I own in Dubai, like if I rented this place, that would costing me most probably more than $3,000 per month. Literally, I reduced the spending half. I rented my flat out and I'm paying mortgages. And on top of that, the extra money that I'm getting from my tenant, I am using this money to spend here. Houston is still way cheaper. I'm not living exactly in Houston, I'm living in Spring. It's totally different city, but it's in Houston area. So sometimes I may refer it to Houston, but actually the city that I'm living in is Spring. Let's talk a little bit about the car. In Houston, guys, you need to have a car. Public transportation doesn't work here in Texas. So that's the main point, that's the main challenging point in the US cities. It's not like Europe. Yeah, in Dubai it's same. So for me, I needed to get a car as soon as possible. That brings us to the second subject. Why did I choose a Tesla, right? I bought a Tesla. I used to have BMW M6. I sold this car in Dubai. Literally, I spent a little on top of this car that I sold, and I bought brand new Tesla Model Y. I'm just next to my car. I can show it to you. Here, guys, this is my car. I'm super happy with my car, and this is my plate, my name. All right, let's talk about the car right now. I am inside the car because it's extremely hot outside. I can see it 100 Fahrenheit, so that's why I wanted to record this video inside the car. And we're also gonna talk about the car, right? So guys, as we all know, I had BMW M6 2014 model in Dubai. I was super happy with my car. I sold this car around $25,000. So I wanted to buy something nice. I wanted to buy something new because until now I never used brand new car. All of my cars that I bought were second hands. So guys, I said, okay, I will spoil myself because it's gonna be my first airline job in the US. That's what I'm dreaming for, so I'm gonna spoil myself. I would like to buy a brand new car. Why did I decide in Tesla? I have my reasons. I would like to describe it. First of all, this car is literally the cheapest option in my rank. I chose the other cars as well. There's a supply demand issues. When you order a brand new car, for instance, it sometimes takes 6-7 months to get car because I needed the car as soon as possible because in Houston without car, either you need to rent a car or you need to spend a huge amount of money for Uber. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna buy a car. And Tesla literally said that I can deliver your car in a month. And I said, okay, that's it. That's the first reason. And the second reason, I believe last year or the 1 year before, I don't remember exactly, but it reached a point that this car selling price was $70,000 US. But I bought this car only $56,000, and on top of that I will get $7,500 tax credit from the government. So it made the total price less than $50,000. That's a great thing for me because I sold my second-hand car to $35,000 and it's only $50,000 and brand new 2023 Tesla Model Y performance. This performance is much better than the BMW M6 that I have. It's super quiet, super performance car. Literally, you feel, I've never seen that acceleration in my life. I really like this car. And on top of that, the benefits didn't finish yet. I'm just starting. Since I never own a car in the US, they tried to charge me $300 with the $50,000 range cars, $300 insurance per month. That was huge for me. When I bought Tesla, I checked Tesla insurance and they started charging me $175 because Tesla actually monitors the way that you drive, and based on this, your premium will be decided. And if you drive perfectly, if you are driving safe, then the premiums goes down and then you pay less. I started with $175, now I'm paying almost $130. That's really great because I'm saving $160 per month if I went to traditional insurances versus Tesla insurance. And on top of that, I drove this car more than 700 miles and I didn't even pay a single penny until now to charge it. Yes, that's the main benefit for me. I charge my car for free in my company parking lot. Also, I charge my car in the facilities of the apartment complex for free. So literally, I didn't pay a single penny to charge this car until now, and I drove more than 700 miles. That's really great because that makes me save another $180 per month. $180 from the gas and plus $130 from the insurance. Is like, that's a great saving for me. And I'm paying $1,040 for this car per month for the loan. Unfortunately, since I didn't take any loan in the US before, wherever I applied, they always offer me such a huge interest rates. Right now, I'm paying $1,040 for the loan that I have for my car. It's a really big number. Normally, it shouldn't be that high. And also, I took my loan from Tesla, and they offer the best rate to me. Don't be fooled because best rate is still high. I think more than 6.3 per year I'm paying. It's really extremely high under these conditions. But as I told you, okay, I'm paying that amount, but also I'm saving from insurance and the gas. So it's approximately $300 savings that I made from the insurance versus I'm not paying for gas and I'm charging my car for free. It makes me save approximately $300 per month. That's a great thing. So overall cost to me is being reduced to $700 per month. So that's a great deal. And I'm planning to refinance my car loan if the interest rate goes down. We will see what's gonna happen. That's really great car. I liked it. I'm super happy while driving. And also, you know, there's autopilot. As a pilot, I like autopilots, right? When I'm on tollway or highway, when I drive 20 miles straight, you just activate the autopilot, then you don't need to do anything. Just hit it. The autopilot helps you a lot. This car, really great car. I recorded a vlog about it, you know, before I order, during my order, how did I get my car. I'm editing in these videos right now, so hopefully I will release this video soon. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the healthcare. Healthcare is extremely expensive in the United States. Unfortunately, that's the only thing that I don't like in this country. I'm super happy if you're working for such a great and big company, your healthcare will be taken care of, but still in my company I have to pay. So basically the company offers a couple of different medical plans. You can choose whatever suits you well. Since I'm not visiting doctors a lot, I feel healthy, I don't have ongoing health issues, I chose high deductible plan, which means that, you know, I have high deductibles. For this plan, the company contributes $800 per year in my HSA account, health saving account, and I also can contribute tax-free dollar amount to my HSA, which I'm also doing it, so that if something happens, I can spend the money from my HSA account for healthcare related stuff, and it's gonna be tax-free. So basically, my health expenses are tax-free. So that's why the plan offers you high deductibles, which means that if something happens, you pay more than the traditional healthcare insurances. But also the company contributes $800 and also contributed approximately $3,000 I save in my account per year, and it's going to be tax-free. And it's just, you know, you're investing it over and over again so that it's going to piling up, and if something bad happens, God forbid, in the future, you can use your money. That's my mentality to use it. Per month for that, I'm paying $110, and on top of that, I have long-term disability plan. That's a great thing in the US, guys. All airlines are providing you that. So basically, what is long-term disability? Let's say I'm 34 years old. God forbid, if something bad happened, I cannot be a pilot for 10 years, or I cannot do this job anymore until 65 years old. Insurance kick in, and then they start paying me. I'm not kidding. And I can get paid up to $12,000 per month until I'm 65 years old. Imagine if something bad happens at the age of 34, and you will be insured until 65, and you will get like maybe $12,000 a month. That's a great deal. Actually, company covers the most of the insurance expenses. I only pay small amount. So I'm paying around $70 something for that. So I must say that totally my healthcare related spendings is $180 per month. Of course, there's the money that I'm paying to the insurance companies. On top of that, as I told you, I also contribute to my own HSA account, but it's saving. So if something happens in the future, I can pay from my HSA account, and they're gonna be tax-free. That's the main reason. But guys, if you're planning to come to US, you should think of the insurances. That's always I'm telling the guys. Don't ever think of the salary standalone in the US, whatever you are doing. All right, now time to talk a little bit about the personal expenses. Guys, what I have listed until now is pretty much the same for most of the pilots. For the rent, you can stay somewhere which is gonna cost you $5,000, or you can stay somewhere which is gonna cost you $1,000. But apart from that, most of the pilots are paying more or less the same stuff. But when it comes to personal expenses, there is no lower limit or there's no upper limit. So it's purely depending on you. I don't live a luxury life. As a pilot, I strongly believe that we shouldn't increase our, expectations when it comes to spending, because we never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I'm trying to save most of the time. And also, don't forget, I was earning that amount in Emirates, and in the first year I take a huge pay cut to come here, so I'm not gaining the same amount of dollars that I used to earn in Dubai. Let me review my personal expenses here. Let's start with the food. Most of the time I don't cook at home because, guys, I'm trying to create a bidding in this company so that I can go to Turkey once every 2 months, 3 months, 3 weeks long, so that I can stay in Turkey 3 weeks. But in order to do that, what I am doing, let's say we are in July right now. In July, I bidded 2 weeks off at the end of the bidding period, and then I got 2 weeks on. During this 2 weeks on, I'm working non-stop, literally 6 days of work, 1 day off, then 6 days of work, something like this. So I squeeze flying hours all together in the first 2 weeks of the month, and then next 2 weeks I have day off. And I'm doing the same thing in August. At the beginning of the August, 10 days, I will ask days off. If I get it, 14 here, 10 here, then I will have 24 days off. But again, since I'm gonna have 10 block days off in August, most probably I'll be working at the end of the August non-stop. So it means that I'm not staying at home quite often. I am just staying at home maybe 6-7 nights a month. That's the case. That reduces my monthly spending in the home significantly, because most of the time I don't cook, I don't go for grocery, and I don't eat much at home. Therefore, I just check my credit card statements and everything. I came up with the numbers. So guys, I'm spending almost $700 per month for the food. That includes eating outside, buying coffee for myself, or going for grocery shopping, doing this kind of things. I'm spending $700. And on top of that, I'm spending another $300 for my personal, needs, like hygiene or clothing, perfumes, you name it. But of course, sometimes I'm spending $400, sometimes I'm spending $250. I take an average of it. So $700 for the food and $300 for more personal spending. And I like to travel. You all know that. I like to discover the places. Therefore, I always separate some dedicated budget for my vacations. For that reason, each month I'm spending $500 for my personal spendings. If you combine everything all together, I'm spending $1,500 per month, and that's for me. Don't forget, if you're married without kid, if you have a kid, it's gonna be totally different, because you cannot live 1-bedroom apartment as I do if you have a kid, wife, animal, dog, cat, whatever. That's why it's gonna be very small for you. Then you need to go 2-bedroom apartment, then your rent will be $2,000. Did I change my lifestyle a lot? To be honest, no. That's not how I feel. I bought a brand new car. I always eat whatever I want, and I just enjoy my time. So do I spend a lot of money compared to Dubai? So you can always refer back to one of the first videos for this YouTube channel. I recorded pilot life in Dubai, and I mentioned how much do I spend in Dubai per month. And you can compare these things with the numbers listed here. So for me, to be honest, I didn't feel much different in my lifestyle. I still enjoy my life, and I can still save some money in year first, though I accepted such a huge pay cut. But still, I enjoy. I never, ever accept the jobs or apply the jobs based on the salary. I look longer perspective. People are criticizing me. Oh, you were earning more money there. Why did you come here? Or doing this, doing that. I always look wider perspective. I'm super happy to be here. I don't care about the money. If I cared about it, most probably I wouldn't come here, because first couple of years you're earning less salary than the Emirates, but longer perspective, you earn both more, and also you have a better lifestyle. I came here for the lifestyle. I wanted to enjoy my life better, because this place offers me great flexibility. That's what I like. For instance, I'm in 737 and I'll have almost 23 days off in a row right in the middle of the summer. And I'm just in the company for 4 months. That's a great thing, right? But even if you're flying 777 wide body, there is no way you could get 23 days off in a row in Emirates. So I'm chasing this kind of improvements in my life. Money will come later on. Okay, if you have millions of dollars, but if you didn't enjoy your life, what's the benefit, right? That's my thing. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. In this video I try to explain how much do I spend in the US as a pilot, and don't forget I settle in here. I didn't mention those initial costs, like I needed to put deposits for the bills, utilities, the rent, and also I bought furniture. I didn't include them in this video because this is like one-time thing and I was prepared for that. So I didn't include those expenses, but I wanted to list monthly expenses. How much do I spend? I hope you like this video. Now it's your turn. As usual, before I go, please don't forget to like my video, subscribe my channel, and hit the bell button to get the notifications. See you in the another videos. Bye bye.